the mountains high peak. This is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house. This is our town. The Centennial Coyotes are ready to attack. Chaparrals, Firebirds, there's no turning back. The Corona Aztecs are carving up the ice. The desert fist of thunder is bringing the spice. A clash of the titans, a battle of might, skating like lightning in the desert night. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountains high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house, this is our town. From Flagstaffs to Avalanche, a flurry of white, to the Hamilton Huskies, ready for the fight. The Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions, fierce and mean. Notre Dame Saints, a heavenly scene. The Pinnacle Pioneers breaking new ground, and the Tucson Road Runners coming to your town. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountains high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house, this is our town. Yeah, Arizona high school hockey. The desert heat, the frozen sheets can't be beat. From the dust and the heat, a new fire is born, where sun-scorched earth meets the eye of the storm. They said ice in the desert, that's a crazy dream, but we're changing the game, building up steam. The sun beats down, but the ice is cold. Where desert-born warriors break the mold. The Basha Perry Bearcats are taking the lead. Brophy Press Broncos begin the stampede. Campo Verde Coyotes on the night, underneath the arena lights. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountains high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to the Ice Den in Scottsdale Coyotes rink as we have game number 2 of the season for the Campo Verde Coyotes D2 hockey team. They're taking on Mountain Ridge tonight, and both teams have played one game thus far. And Coyotes tied their game with Basha Perry the other night, and Mountain Ridge defeated their opponent, and so they are Corona, and they are ahead 1-0 for their season. So looking forward to a good game here tonight.
We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to
Team's going through the pregame warm-up here. There goes the buzzer, so we'll be underway here shortly. Shout out to Johnny Shackert back in town. I don't see you, but I know you're here somewhere.
this is our town.
Well, he's in the stands and not sitting watching. He's there to support.
From Flagstaff's avalanche, a flurry of white to the
This should be a good game. The Mountain Lions D1 team last night played. Same sheet of ice.
Okay, yeah.
Crazy game. Crazy game. They did end up winning that one, but
Did or didn't?
they did not.
Did not?
No.
Okay.
And someone's gonna have to chime in the comments because it's been a busy weekend already. This is
So welcome aboard. I know we got a lot of,
a lot of games.
folks at home watching and those across the country actually. So, and then maybe beyond. I don't know.
Post in the comments.
Yes, post in the comments where you're viewing from tonight. Shout out to Jason Lindsay. I know you're listening as well, so good to have you aboard. See if we can get the boys a win here tonight. I suspect we'll see Matthew Yankee in goal. Autumn Gipp played game 1 for the Coyotes. Oh. That's why I couldn't see Johnny.
Where is he?
He's in the sin bin.
Oh.
I see him now.
There he is. That's funny. Well, hopefully I've got the music stopped. I did the AHSHA game last night, the official game, recorded, not live, and I didn't have my friendly reminders. It looks like Yankee is in net.
Yes, Matt Yankee in net. And so to start for the Coyotes, we have Helvik up front with Schlichting and Bannon on the right side. Goche and Ewert back on D, and Matt Yankee in goal. Here comes Mountain Ridge now in on the right side into the circle to the left of Yankee. He gets bodied on the board by Cavanis. Good work there by him. Helvik in to help. Puck goes around to the right side on the half boards. Pinched by the Mountain Ridge D there. Puck into the corner. Helvik with it. He pumps it out to Bannon. Bannon dumps it off to Helvik. Puck bounces out over the blue line, and now Helvik, he gets dumped. And puck rolls in behind the Lions goal.
With that dark red
Flickling
text,
with
I
it.
can't tell the name of the Mountain Ridge goalie.
And we have a face-off coming up in the Mountain Ridge zone.
Was that knocked out?
I believe it was.
Okay.
Jackard in for the draw. It's out there with Mankey. Puck clears the zone. Smith sends it over to the sideboard. Smith now with it. Pops it in behind off Shackart's skates. He sends it back off the net to Smith. Smith out to Mankey on the left side. Mankey, Shackart, and Reinhardt on the forwards. Hiscott out there on D as well. Coyotes trying to clear the zone and do. Mankey picks it up, coming in top of the circle, cuts right in, fires it. Rebound comes out. Puck is bouncing. Reinhardt tries to get a hold of it, hops over his stick, and now here comes the Mountain Lions. Back the other way, up through center. Stay onside. Hiscott takes his man out on the boards. Puck bouncing just inside the blue line. Now it's sent around behind the goal. Smith is going to pick it up there. He gets bodied in by the Lions, and Shackart picks it up. He's hauled down, and we're going to have some kind of penalty here against the Lions. Hooking call. Number 50 going off, and the Coyotes are going to be the first ones on the power play tonight. I moved down a bit so I get there. Oops. So face-off coming up to the right of the Mountain Lions goal. And the puck is immediately cleared down the ice. Coyotes, Helvik with it now, just outside his own blue line, up through center. Comes in on the left side, cuts through the middle, puck comes loose, Schlichting with it. It's on his backhand, puts it right on goal. Puck goes in behind and comes right over to the side goal, and that is covered up for a face-off. Minute and a half remaining in the penalty. Face-off coming up to the right of the Lions goal. Helvik in to take the draw. Bannon on the left, Schlichting on the right. Gauthier and Ewert back on D. Puck back to Ewert, back over to Gauthier. Schlichting one-time shot right on. Puck comes back to him. He dumps it into the corner for Helvik. Puck goes around behind. Lions with it. They try to clear it, but that's kept in by Bannon. Helvik in after it. Lions try and clear it. Good keep by Gauthier. Sends it into Schlichting. Schlichting in the circle, fires it. That hits the D-man. Comes back into the corner. He dumps it around the board. Ewert's going to have to pinch to get there. He does. Whoops, he dropped it as he got hit from behind. And the puck goes all the way down, and Yankee picks that one up. Gauthier now with it in behind his own goal. Comes up on the right side. Here comes Helvik. Helvik coming in over the right blue line. Fires a shot in. That goes just wide. Oh, Schlichting had a chance. Puck hopped over his stick. Gauthier now with it. He can't quite keep it in. Puck is just outside the blue line. Now the Lions send it down. Boy, that guy's got a third jersey on or something.
Yeah. Must be a travel kid that forgot the
Yeah.
AHSHA
Puck
jersey.
comes up the right side to Lindsay. Puck hopped over his stick. Goes down. No ice. 12 seconds remaining in the power play for the Coyotes. Puck chipped out. Ewert now after it in his own zone. He's got pressure from behind. Both teams at full strength now. Ewert comes up with it. He's got Tanglenetti up front now with Lindsay. Lindsay has the puck. Tries to cut through the middle. He does. Fires it. Oh, save. Rebound. Right out in front. And the goaltender is able to grab that one. And good chance there by Jackson Lindsay. Also have Glunt out there on this line. That was the one I didn't recognize at first. He's out there for the draw. Might be a call-up.
Yeah, call it. I think we'll see him a lot. He's a strong player.
And he may have been moved up permanently. I heard there was one coming.
Ooh.
Here come the Lions now. 2-on-1 up against Hitchcott. Pass right through the middle. Fires it in. Yankee the save. Good chest save by Matt Yankee, and he smothers that rebound. And we'll have a face-off coming up to his right in the Coyote zone. Got Inganez and Hitchcott back on D. Puck comes back to the left point. Fired in. That hits a leg. Here comes Tanganelli now. Flips it over for Lindsay, just out of his reach. Puck comes back to Hitchcott in his own zone. Hitchcott fires it through the middle, tried to hit Tanglenetti. That was intercepted. Lions come in. That's deflected. Goes high over the goal. Blunt now with it. Puck goes it back behind the goal. Hitchcott chases it there. You've got Tanglenetti up at the point. Puck is tipped out to center ice, and the Lions are going to regroup there. Puck rolling. Blunt out to get it. And back to Inganez. Sends it up off a body up the center. Puck hits Lindsay. Here he comes now. Puck just got ahead of him. And the Lions recover, and they send it up through center ice. Hiscott's there, though. He dumps it off the boards and chips it back to the blue line. Blunt had to wait for Lindsay. He's onside now. Mountain Lions back in their own zone. Yankee up on the forecheck, and that puck went into the bench area. And we will have a face-off. Should be deep in the Mountain Ridge zone, but they are going to do it at the blue line. Must have deflected off a Coyote stick. Jackard in for the draw. Puck goes in. Reinhardt lost it along the boards. Here come the Lions. Smith out there, battling with his man. Jackard picks it up in his own zone. He goes over to the left side to try to hit Mankey. Mankey got his stick on it. Puck bouncing. Reinhardt, puck bounced in behind him. Mankey's got it. Jackard hits his man. Mankey has it. Goes into the corner. Shackard in there battling against the boards. Reinhardt picks it up. Mankey's right in front. Sends it back to Cavanis at the point, and that got by him, and that's going to go down the ice. Yankee had to pick it up there. Smith now has it. Goes cross ice to Cavanis. Cavanis sends it up to center ice area, and the Mountain Lions have it there. They go cross ice D to D. a little scrambly at center ice area. Now the Lions come in. Yep, they were like a foot offside. And we'll have a face-off just outside the Coyotes bench. Helvik in for the draw. Puck fired in. Ewert with it now. Comes it back behind the Yankee there. Puck goes into the corner. Bannon picks it up to Gauthier, sends it up through center ice. Ewert now with it up through center. Up over the blue line, coming in on the right side. Top of the circle, flies it in, big rebound. Bannon battles in it within the corner. Lions send it around, right back to Gauthier. Gauthier, that's deflected off Ryder's stick, and that goes high into the rafters. And we will have a face-off in the Lions zone to the left of their goal. Actually, they're going to do it on the right side. Bannon gets it back to Gauthier, hopped over his stick. Here comes the Lions now. Ewert's back. Puck comes right into the middle, fires it in.
Oh.
Yankee got a piece of it, and it snuck through somehow. And the Lions are on the board, 1-0.
Pretty close in shot counts. I've, this is unofficial because I can't find the actual AHSHA site. But 5 to now 4. Shots in favor of Campo Verde, but the scoreboard shows different.
Blunt wins it back. Lindsay now with it. Chips it up to Blunt. Blunt now up over the Lions blue line. Good keep by Lindsay there. Got Tanglinelli in front. Back to Hiscott. He sends it back deep around. Tanglinelli battling for it there. Ingen has tried to hold it. We got a 2-on-1 now on Hiscott. Coming back, the Lions. Oh, off Hiscott's skates. Puck bounces loose in front. And Yankee's able to corral that one and hold on. We will have a face-off coming up to the left of Yankee. Mountain Ridge leading 1-0. Jackard in for the draw. It's out there with Mankey and Reinhardt. Puck goes into the corner. A couple of players go down. Now the puck comes loose, and this is going to result in a holding penalty. Quite a scrumming along the boards there. Looks like the Mountain Ridge player is going off for holding. Yes, it is. And the Coyotes will have a power play. Jackard in for the draw. Mankey on the left side. Reinhardt on the right. Cavanis and Smith back on D. Yankee centers it, and the Lions send it all the way down. Yankee fires it up through the middle. Bit of a dangerous pass there. Smith now regrouping behind his own zone. And here comes Colin Mankey now. Sends it across to Cavanis. Cavanis cutting in. His shot was deflected wide. Lions now in behind, deep in their own zone. Send it around the boards. Jackhart picks it up on his backhand. Puck in on the half boards there. Puck bounces high. Cavanis is able to glove that down to his stick. Fires a low shot in just wide. Smith pinches in on the right side. Sends it into Mankey. To Reinhardt. Reinhardt with it in the circle. Looking for an opening. Fires it right on. Short side. And puck is cleared off the glass. Smith has it now just around center ice over to Cavanis. Cavanis now bumped into Jackhart. Mankey now takes it in over the line. Dumps it back to Reinhardt. He tried to return pass, picked up by Jackhart. Top of the circle, fires it in. That goes just wide off the skate. Lions now clear the zone down the ice. Some players changing. Puck comes across to Reinhardt. He gets a piece of that. Here comes Schlichting now off the bench into the corner. Tried to center it for Reinhardt. That was intercepted. Reinhardt in the circle. Tries to go back to the right D to Helvig. He's got it there. He dumps it in. Schlichting with it. He dumps it in behind the goal. Lions send it around. Gauthier is going to pick it up at the left point. Dodges around a man. Nice move there. Looks for an opening. Fires it in right on. And saved by the goaltender for the Lions. Gauthier. Yep.
We had somebody ask if Mark was going to be joining us. I don't think so. I think they may either just be getting off the ice or just got off the ice, and I think it's been a long day for him. So.
Puck was not apparently dropped fairly, although Helvig thought everything was fine. He won it. Got 11 seconds remaining in the power play. Puck comes back to Ewert at the right point. Fires a little shot in, right on, and nobody there to deflect it. As we'll have another face-off to the left of the Mountain Lions goal. 3 seconds remaining in the power play, so Coyotes D have got to watch the man coming out from the box. Puck comes back to Ewert. Oh, that was tipped right down the ice. Both teams at full strength. Ewert now with it. Goes in behind the goal. Ewert now with it. Gauthier chips it around his man, and Schlichting now comes up with it. He's steaming down the left side, picking up steam. Goes into the corner. Helvig right in front. Puck didn't quite make it to him. Helvig has it now in behind. He's on his backhand into the circle. Gets it back to Schlichting. Schlichting fires it in. That just goes wide. Puck tipped back, and here come the Lions now. Back the other way, up through center. Puck goes into the zone. Ewert's going to go after it. Puck is rolling on him. Sends it across over to Gauthier. Gauthier, nice pass. Hits Schlichting up on the right side. Got Bannon going to the middle. Puck comes in. Helvig now picks it. Gauthier keeps it in. He's chasing it into the corner. Gets it in behind the goal. And now the Lions are coming back the other way. Up through center ice. Hiscott chases his man wide. Cuts back into the middle. Good work by Hiscott there as he clears the zone. Mountain Lions send it over to the weak side. Here they come in. Good play by Ingenez there. Strips the player of the puck, and that goes high over the glass. And we will have a face-off inside the Coyote zone to the left of Matt Yonke.
So yesterday's game was Notre Dame Prep. Mountain Lions, D1.
They're off to a good start from what I understand.
Yeah.
Coyotes clear the zone. Lindsay on the chase. Panglinetti as well. Here come the Lions now. Over their own blue line. They send it up over the Coyote line. Ingenez chips it back to the point. Kept in by the Mountain Lions. Puck goes, it's deflected. It goes right to Matt Yonke. It's kind of a slow roller, but those can be the tricky ones sometimes. And he hops on top of that one for a face-off. Blunt in for the draw to the right of Yonke. Puck comes back off the draw, right back into Yonke, and he says, we'll do this one again. Good group of fans here out tonight. Glad you're along with us as well. Those listening at home. Mountain Lions coming right through the middle. That goes off Hiscott. Puck loose at the top of the circle. Panglinetti picks it up. He gets bowled over. Puck goes into the zone, into the Lion zone. Now they're clearing it up the left side, up through the middle. And I was going to say, that was...
Does the shot count if he shot it offsides?
What's that?
Would the shot count if he was offsides?
No, shouldn't.
Then I'm going to keep it off my board.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. The game is not showing live on the app.
Jill popped in and said that it must just be on the website.
Ah. Play along the board on the bench side. Now it goes over to the weak side. Cavanagh picks it up there, picking up speed. Comes over the line. Taking the puck deep. Centers it right in front. Oh, Reinhardt almost had a good shot there. Puck comes to him now. He's on his backhand. He circles into Mankey. Right on goal. Puck is loose. And boy, that was close. Good opportunity there. Good combination of Mankey and Reinhardt on that one. We will have the face-off coming up to the right of the Lions' goal. Jackard in for the draw. He wins it back to Cavanis. One-timer right to the net. That's chipped to the corner by the goaltender. Reinhardt sends it back into the corner. Shackhart's there. He's got Mankey in front. Also got Cavanis open at the point. Comes back to Cavanis. He tried to one-time it. Failed to connect, and now the Lions are coming up. Coming in on their left side. Top of the circle, right on. Yonke sends that into the corner. Jackhart picks it up there. Gets it up to Reinhardt, up to Mankey now. Mankey coming up over center. Over the blue line. Centers it for Jackhart. Lions pick it up there, and they're going to try and clear it, and they do now up over their own blue line, up through center. They just dump it into the zone, goes behind to Yonke's right. Ewert gets back in there. Mankey bumps his man. Bit of a jam up along the board. Puck pops out into the middle. Lions now pick it up at the left D. Send it back deep into the zone. Cavanis goes back after it. Puck still in the corner. Got Reinhardt now up to Mankey. Mankey fires it into the Mountain Lions bench. He was trying to dump it and go for a change. Got it a little high there, and it went over the boards into the bench.
As long as they're not calling stuff like that intentional.
Yeah.
As long as it's not actually intentional. They can
Of
call
course
it
not.
intentional.
Yeah. Maybe later in the game.
Yeah.
Helvig takes the draw. Here comes Gauthier cutting down left side. He gets into the circle, drops the puck back. That's picked up by the Lions. Helvig tried to hit a man. Here it is, 2-on-1 now. Good stop there. Oh, puck popped loose, but good stop by Yonke as Ewert was back on that 2-on-1. And Yonke makes the save. Good opportunity there for the Lions. Good job shutting them down by Ewert and Yonke. Face off to the left of Yonke. Minute 25 remaining, first period. Lions leading 1-0. They have the puck now into the corner. Send it back, tried to send it back to the right D. That failed to connect, and Ewert now has it behind the goal. Ewert sends it up the middle to Glunt. Rolls off his stick to Tanganelli. Tanganelli now takes it in on the right side. He hits Glunt with it. Backhander by Lindsay. Puck bounces right in front. Puck is still loose. Puck now comes out and cleared by the Lions. They're coming back the other way. 2-on-2. Nice poke check by Gauthier. Glunt dumps it back into the zone as the Lions send it around on their left side. Can't clear it. Kept in by Ewert. Long shot right on. And goaltender pounces on that one, and we'll have a face-off coming up in the Lions zone to the left. 42 seconds remaining here in period one. Lions leading 1-0. Both teams changing. Helvig in for the draw. Puck comes to Bannon on the right side. He gets tied up by a couple of players. Puck pops loose, comes back almost to the point. And the puck is cleared now by the Lions. Hiscott dashes over for it. Gets in front of his man. And that just cleared the line. And we have an offside as the Lions brought it back in. 26 seconds remaining here in the first period. Lichting now, dumps it into the corner. Puck bouncing into the corner there, in behind the goal. Lions trying to come up. And they do. Up over the line, 2-on-2. It's taken down. Lions have it in behind the goal. Lichting got a stick on it there. Keep that from centering pass from happening. Somebody's stick goes flying. One of the Lions sticks. Blocker save there by Yonke right at the buzzer. And we will be back with period number 2. Lions ahead 1-0. And we'll be back with period 2 in just a moment. Getting ready to start period number 2. Goaltender for the Lions is Noel Fronczak. We're getting ready to drop the puck. We got Shackard out for center. Mankey on his left, Reinhardt on the right. Smith and Cavanis back on D. Play just underway. Smith chips it up to center. Shackard sends it in deep around the goal. Reinhardt after it there. Puck comes back to the point. Good pinch by Cavanis. Bumps his man. Puck sent in by Shackard. Mankey goes after it into the corner. Bumps with his man in the corner there. Smith comes in. Sends it right in the slot area. Backhand right in front. Puck comes back to Cavanis. One-timer. Puck was rolling. Oh, Reinhardt almost got a tip on that. Puck comes in. That goes high and wide. Smith steps in. He takes a hit. Player goes down on top of him. And we have a cross-checking call. Another penalty coming up to Mountain Ridge.
Got some words to say.
He protests us too much.
Seeing that he checked my kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna err on the side of the ref.
The Coyotes will have the power play. Yeah, Mountain Ridge has got too many players. Jackard in for the draw. Same players out front. Puck comes back to Ewert. Ewert goes cross ice to Gauthier. Steps to top of the circle. Fires it in. Oh, rebound there. Reinhardt almost popped that one. Puck comes out over the line. Ewert now. Puck rolling. He's got a man on him. Jackard picks it up, sends it across ice, and Gauthier's going to pick it up there. Dumps it off the boards. And that puck popped into the bench area. Coach French retrieves it.
There was a game just before this, a JV game. Brophy and I don't remember who else, but at the buzzer at the end of the game, pretty violent fight.
Really?
Yeah, I was giving the refs a hard time for not keeping the game under control, teasing them. And they said, "This is JV. We didn't expect it from JV."
Right?
It was Brophy and Flagstaff, I think.
Ewert sends it across to Gauthier. Gauthier coming in, top of the circle, fires it in. That goes wide. Ewert can't hold that in, and it goes all the way down into his own zone. Ewert behind the goal now, picking up speed. Over the line, Schlichting with it. Bill Helvig, that hits a leg. And Lions clear it down the ice. Yankee sets it up there for Ewert. It's Helvig with it. Helvig tried to return it to Ewert. Now Lions coming in. 2-on-none. Yankee, pad save. Puck goes into the corner. And now Schlichting has it. He's cutting down the right side over the blue line. Dodges a check. Puck's knocked out over the line. Helvig bounces his man there. Ewert has it. Tried to hit Bannon through the middle, off a skate into the zone. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Young is off for cross-checking for the Lions. Puck goes to the side. Kept in by the Lions. Lions have it. Top of the circle. Goes off Hiscott's skate. Puck goes into the corner. And penalty is over. Lindsay picks it up. Goes in behind his own goal. Takes a hit. Inganez comes in, picks up the puck. Tried to clear the zone, but not out. Inganez now picks it up on the left side in front of the bench area. The Mountain Ridge blue line, and they send it all the way down. Not tipped off a stick, so no icing. Hiscott with it in behind the goal. Puck goes into the zone. Tanganelli after it. Picked up by Glunt into the circle. Good shooting area. Fired it. Nice save there. And here come the Mountain Lions back the other way. Got ourselves a 3-on-1. Hiscott back. He scores! Mountain Lions had a 3-on-1, and they were able to pot that one back.
Yeah, goalies could usually handle a 2-on-1. 3-on-1 gets tough.
Yeah. That's he's already had 1 2-on-1 earlier. Face off at center. 11.5 minutes remaining, period number 2. Lions have taken a 2-0 lead. Smith chops it up to center. Reinhardt fires it in off the referee. Puck comes back to Cavanis. Off the boards, hits Shackhart with it. He takes it in over the zone. Mankey did a good job to stay on side. Puck still inside the zone. Smith steps up, keeps it in. Mankey with it. Tried to hit Shackhart with it, just out of his reach. Cavanis pinches in. Puck goes in behind the goal. Shackhart's got it there. Mankey comes in as well. Puck comes out into the face-off circle, and now the Lions are coming back the other way. Good check by Reinhardt there. Mankey has it. Jack now with it. Sends it over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt up over the line. Got Cavanis. Dumps it off to him. Fires it right in off the side of the goal.
Wow.
Puck comes out the other side.
I saw the twine move and started to celebrate.
I know, right? Several fans did as well. Mankey now with it in behind. Mountain Lions trying to clear it. Comes out to Ewert. He fires it in off a stick. There's a man in behind him. And here come the Mountain Lions. Ewert strips into the puck. Puck still along the boards. Mountain Lions with it. And Shackhart picks it up now, coming back the other way. And hands it over to Cavanis. Cavanis up, comes through center, up over the blue line. Fires it on goal. That's still steered behind the goal. Cavanis got there first. He still got it. Sends it right out. Bannon misplayed that off his skate. Now he's got it. He fires it right on. Pad save, steered to the corner. Cavanis has it. Dumps it into the corner to Schichting. To Helvik. Pucks in his skates. Helvik still got it. Fires it. That's off a stick and wide. Puck goes in behind. Helvik still has it. He's looking for an opening. Fires it right on. Puck hits over to Schlichting now. Schlichting to the left of the goal. Fires it in. Goes off a stick, and here comes the Lions back the other way. Here, Corral's that. Schlichting has it. Sends it up through the middle. Deflected by Helvik. Coming in on the right side. Pesky guy there. He has it now over to Ewert. Great play by Helvik to keep that in. Now here come the Lions back the other way. 2-on-2. And Ewert takes his man down as that was offside. Just over 9 minutes remaining here in period number 2. Lions leading 2-0. Face off coming to the right of Yonke outside the blue line. Glunt in for the draw. It's out there with Tanganelli and Lindsay. Lindsay back to Ewert. Sends it over to Gauthier. Gauthier up the middle to Blunt. Blunt now number 13 over the blue line. Coming in on the left side. Goes deep, right? Tried to center it. Comes out. Oh, just almost got to Tanganelli, but that was intercepted. Here come the Lions back the other way. Up the right side. Get a bit of a line on Gauthier. Gauthier gets in there. Takes him out. Dumps it up to Lindsay. Lindsay, he's got Blunt up the middle. Lindsay tries to get through his man. Intercepted by the Lions, and they dump it out to center. Blunt now with it. He dumps it into the zone. Lindsay chases after it. The Lions send it around to the far half boards. And here they come now, up over their own blue line on the right side. Hit center, dump it in. Puck goes in behind Yonke, and Ewert's going to be there. He reverses back the other way, and Gauthier over to Lindsay. Hits Tanganelli up, coming up the right side. Blunt dumps it in. And the Lions chase it back in their own zone. Shackhart out on the forecheck. Lions send it out of the zone. Hiscott picks it up at center, waiting for his teammates to clear. Sends it across ice. Mankey just tips it into the corner. Lions come out there left side. Can't get past Mankey though. They're going to try the right side. Reinhardt is there. Sends it back to Schachart. Schachart moves into the corner. Fires it towards the goal, goes off a stick. Now the Lions tried to dump it out their left side, and they are able to clear it. Gauthier has it at center, coming back into the zone again. He goes off for a change. Lions send it around the board, and Inganes just couldn't get there. He had just come on the ice from a change. And Coyotes send it in. Schachart after it into the left corner. Puck goes all the way past everyone. No ice. Lions chasing it down. Hiscott back as well. Good stick work by Hiscott there. Puck into the corner to the right of the goal. Now Schachart picks it up. Puck is rolling on him. Nice spinorama move there as he comes up with it down the left boards in front of the benches. Oh, he gets a high hit there. Puck into the zone. And he is still down, getting up slowly.
Who was that got pegged?
That's TJ Shack.
Oh.
He had good speed coming along the boards there. A guy took him out, got him a little high.
Yeah, looking at that. Oh, yeah. I think he got the wind knocked out of him. I'm hoping that's all.
He's up.
It.
Yeah. Fortunately, he's right by the door, right by the gate.
Yeah. Looking at how he landed,
of course, that can be
flat on his back.
Yeah. That can be worse when you get hit along the boards in front of the bench because there's no glass there. You can kind of get bent over there sometimes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hopefully
We got
okay.
Compliment in the chat. Did a great
Inganes now with it. Thanks for being aboard, everyone. Puck goes in behind the goal. 6.5 minutes remaining. Helvik on the forecheck. Here come the Lions now. Up the right side. Hiscott is back. Hiscott sends them wide behind the goal. They got an open man coming in.
Are you certified for the box? Yeah.
Mountain Lions center it. Tried to center it. Yankee got a hold of that one with his stick and then gloved it.
Hit him right in the fucking head.
Blocking the pass because there was a man on the other side.
Yeah, I'll switch out with you.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear what she's got to say.
Yeah.
Coyotes changing their D pairing.
I'm gonna pull it out from the
Smith and Cavanis back out now. Helvik's out there with Schlichting and Bannon. Puck goes into the sideboards. Now goes in around behind the goal. Smith bodies his man there. Cavanis sends it around the left side. Picked up on the half boards by the Lions. Back to their right D. Into the half boards. Cavanis pins his man there. Puck goes in behind the goal. Smith's got to watch his man. Right, steps right in the front. Yankee to save. Puck goes back into the corner. See, Mountain Lions tried to jam it short side. Yankee was having none of it though. Helvik sends it around.
Skate planted.
Bannon picks it now. Coming up through center. He's got Schlichting on his left. Tries to get around his man. Bumps into the corner. Jumps it back off to Helvik. Helvik has it now on his backhand, cutting through the middle. Tried to get a backhander in there, but he was checked, and here come the Lions now back the other way. Helvik, good back check there, bounces his man. Puck goes off the referee's skate, and Helvik picks it up behind the goal. Helvik now, he's got lots of room coming down the left side, goes wide. Oh, good poke check there by the Lions D-man. Now they're coming back the other way. Tanganelli just getting on the ice. Puck rolls into Yankee. He steers it to the right side. Helvik there. He picks it up. Good puck handler. He's got it now in behind his zone. Fires it over to Ewert. Ewert returns it to Helvik. Helvik has Lindsay on the right side. Off his stick into the zone. Helvik goes off for a change. And Glunt comes on. Puck comes back to the point. Ewert with it. Fires a shot. That's deflected wide. Puck in behind the goal into the corner. And the Lions will try and clear it right to Gauthier. Gauthier fires a low one in. Intercepted, and that's dumped high over Verde's head and into the Coyotes zone. Puck rolling as Ewert's back for it. He sends it around over to Gauthier, coming out the left side. Gauthier gets it off the boards. Picks it up to zone pass. And the Lions are able to clear it. Lindsay back with it. covering for D, sends it across the other side. Tried to hit Tanganelli. That was intercepted. Lindsay over to Ewert. He dumps it high on the left side, just out of Gautier's reach. Tanganelli now picks it up over the line. And Lions now come back the other way. Another 3-on-1. Here they come past, just out of the reach of their player on the left side. That was a fortunate turn of events there for the Coyotes. We've had 2 3-on-1s. Save there by Yonke as he covers that up. We've had 2 3-on-1s and at least one 2-on-1 that I recall.
Yonke holding strong.
Yep. So with 3.5 minutes remaining here in period 2, Mountain Lions with a 2-0 lead. Face-off coming up in the Coyote zone to the right of Yonke. Reinhardt picks it up there. He's picking up speed now up over the blue line. Inganez going for the goal. Reinhardt into the corner, picked up by Mankey. Inganez is back on D now. Puck rolls into the Coyote zone. There'd be no ice here as Hiscott goes after it. Here he comes up the right side now, off the boards and just out, and he picks it up. Here he comes, still going over the right side. Got Mankey trailing, right in close. Puck goes into the far side. He tries to send it back into the corner. Hiscott. Puck centered. Oh, and just got by Helvig at the point. And he's chased from behind. And he recovers nicely there. Goes off his stick. Here he comes now over center. Fires it in. Tried to go 5-hole. And that was covered up by the Mountain Lion goaltender. 2.5 minutes remaining here. Period number 2. Lions leading 2-0. Bannon, Schlichting, and Lindsay out there up front. Smith and Cavanis back on D. Lions trying to make a change, and the man gets sent back. Face off to the left of the Mountain Lions goal. Puck goes over to the half boards. Comes back, gets by Smith. Here come the Lions now. Cavanis has a 2-on-1 to deal with. Fired in. Yonke holds on to that one. Got it in his arm and then was able to cover it up with his glove. Face off coming up to the right of Yonke. Bannon wins it back. Smith with it. Sends it around behind. Cavanis chases after it in the corner. Puck actually comes up to Schlichting. He can't clear it. Right D-man moving in. Fires a long shot. Right on. And that's covered up by Yonke. Two minutes remaining here. Period number 2.
Just saw Shackert walk past. I don't think he's coming back in. Lucky he was going to the locker room, so we'll see if he comes back out.
Schlichting with it. Intercepted right at the blue line. Smith bumps his man. Puck's in loose on the skates. Puck goes into the corner. And Schlichting picks it up now. Coming up through center ice. Dumped into the middle. Picked up by the Lions. And they send it now up the left side. Picked up by Lindsay. Lindsay forced to go wide. Dumps it into the corner. Lions send it out. And Smith has to chase that rolling puck back into his own zone. 1.5 minutes remaining here in period number 2. Smith lost it in behind the goal. Cavanis in there to help. Cavanis in the corner now. Reinforcements are coming in. Schlichting picks it up. He fires it around, and that's going to go all the way down. And we'll have an icing, a face-off, coming up back in the Coyotes zone. Both teams changing. Minute remaining here. Jackert came around your side. Is that what you're saying, Ben?
Yeah, I saw him
Hopefully
walking
he's
back towards the
okay.
locker room.
Puck goes in behind. Gauthier with it. Tried to clear it. Couldn't make it out. Puck goes right in front. Yankee pad save. Another rebound, and he smothers that one. Couple of great chances there for the Lions. Good job by Matt Yankee to keep this a two-goal lead. Two-goal game, rather. Oh, right on, he scores! Just under the bar. Right off the draw. Wow, that was a seeing eye shot, that one. Right in the top corner.
I missed it. I'm going to have to run the replay on it. I was still...
Puck was just sitting there a bit right after the draw. Somebody stepped in and just fired it right under the bar.
Just popped it right over his right shoulder.
Yep. Goes in behind the goal, and they're calling that for icing. Face off coming up in the Lions zone. 43 seconds remaining in the period. Shout out to Guyla Salinar. I know she's listening along there tonight for the Mountain Lions.
I'm asking her right now.
We've got some happy fans.
Yeah. Yes. Hiscott off the boards. Dumps it into the Lions zone. They send it down to Hiscott at his own blue line. Goes across ice to Ingenez.
Yeah, he said he got a stick.
Ingenez sends it up through the middle. Mankey dumps it in the zone. 17 seconds remaining in the period. Mankey takes his man in. Ingenez keeps it into the corner. And the Lions recover there. Just out. And here they come. 2-on-1. Fired in. That goes off Hiscott's leg. And that will do it. Mankey dumps his man, and then he gets hit from behind. And after 2 periods of play, the Lions with the 3-0 lead with that last-minute goal. And we'll be back with period number 3 in just a moment.
I think he's getting dressed.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody at the door, so I'm going, man. You want me to come around?
Yeah.
Which way?
Yeah, down that way.
So Cohen Mankey is getting a penalty right at the end of that second period. Getting a roughing call. So the Lions will start the third period on the power play. Helvik in for the draw, Schlichting on his left. Got Gauthier and Ewert back on D. Lions come in over the line. Now it's cleared out over the line, and they have to regroup back at center. Oh, intercepted by Schlichting. Here he comes on a breakaway. Right in, he fires. Glove save. Wow. Nice glove stop there.
So I did get an update, totally unofficial, on TJ Shackert.
Yes, hopefully good news.
Well, they're saying that he hit the other guy high, and I think it was an ejection.
Hey, hang
That's
on
what
a
it
second.
sounded like from Johnny. Yeah,
Hang on a second. He
Wait.
got the penalty?
that's what it sounds like. I
Well, I don't know. I've seen a lot of different things, but
If there's anybody that's connected to the Shackerts that can text them and get some clarification.
Helvik picks it up. He's knocked off the puck, and here come the Lions now. Lions coming. 4-on-2. Cutting. Oh, nice poke check there by Ewert. He sends it around behind. It looks like the app is up finally here, so it's hard for me to look at it as the play's going on.
Sure.
Oh, nice poke check there by Schlichting again. Coyotes are short-handed. They've already had one breakaway. Helvik gets bumped in the corner. He comes up with the puck, though. Tries to get it back to Gauthier. And here comes the Lions now. Oh, they had a man breaking. Nice drop out of midair by Gauthier. Puck rolling in. Goaltender sends it into the corner. And the Lions now pick it up. Coming up the right side. Fires it into the corner. 19 seconds remaining in Mankey's penalty. Puck comes around over the half boards. Bannon takes his man in there. Puck is cleared by Schlichting. Schlichting and Bannon up front. Gauthier and Ewert back on D. Here come the Lions now. They fire it in right on. Yankee. Mankey's in the box. Now he's out. Puck comes in. Reinhardt picks it up. 1-on-2. Mankey tries to get puck still in the zone. Bannon has it now. He sends it across ice to Reinhardt. He chases it back to the bench, and now he cuts through the middle. Mankey sends it in. Puck goes into the corner. Reinhardt in there with his man. He bumps his man in. Puck comes to Gauthier. Bannon keeps it in. He gets checked from behind. Mankey tried to clear it over to Reinhardt. Puck right on by Hiscott. Lions now try to clear it. Gauthier is able to keep that in. Bannon cuts to the middle. He gets bumped off. Reinhardt picks it up. And stick went flying there. Is that Gauthier?
Yeah, I think they're going to call him on that.
Gauthier going to the box. I just saw a stick go flying out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, that was because it was nudged. We'll say nudged.
Nudged.
It was nudged that direction.
So face-off down to the right of Yankee. Hiscott fires that hard down the ice. Mountain Ridge on the power play. Got Lindsay and Reinhardt up front. Hiscott and Cavanis back on D to kill this one. At least the first part. Cavanis dumps it to the corner. He's got it back again behind the goal. And he dumps it out the left side and down the ice. And that rolls in behind the Mountain Ridge goal. Whoa, big collision there. Goaltender, and who is that? Reinhardt back there. Puck now in over the Coyote line.
Goaltender back is, I think it's a her.
Yes.
Her feet.
Noel, I think is the first name. I have to check the last name. Lions now with the back at their own blue line. Over to the right side. They have a minute left in that penalty. Here they come on the left side. One-timer in the middle. That failed to connect. Hiscott sends it up the boards. Back to the left D. Lions fire it in. Yankee steers that over to Cavanis. Cavanis sends it around the boards. Kept in by the right point. Fired in. Puck goes just wide. Cavanis picks it up on his backhand. Sends it over to Reinhardt. He fires it all the way down the ice. And 32 seconds remaining in the power play for the Lions. Both teams changing. ADT now for the Lions. Fires it high off the glass. Schlichting with it. Oh boy, Glunt almost got a breakaway there. Hiscott now with it. He sends it up to Glunt. Glunt now coming down the left side. He just fires it. They have a bouncer on goal. And he chases his man in behind. Here come the Lions now, up over their own blue line. Up through center ice. Good job by Ewert to knock him off the puck. Both teams at full strength now. Puck in the corner to the right of the goal. And puck up through the middle. Picked up by Ewert now, coming through center, down at the left side over the blue line. Fires it right on. And saved there by the Mountain Lions goaltender. And we'll have a face-off coming up to the right of their goal with just under 10 minutes remaining here in period number 3. Lions with the 3-0 lead. Bunt in for the draw. Here come the Lions back the other way. 3-on-2. They dump it from center into the zone and behind Yonke. And he dumped it a little too soon. And that will be icing. Well, I don't know. They're bringing it back to center ice, so I'm not quite sure. Bit of a conference by the officials here. So we'll have the face-off at center ice. Helvik in for the draw. He's out with Banky on the left, Bannon on the right. Helvik now with it. Comes down the left side over the blue line. Dumps it into the corner. Picks it up there. He's still got it. Cutting into the middle on his backhand. Sends it back to Gauthier at the point. Fires it in. Goes off a shoulder. Banky tips it in front. Puck is just sitting. And the defenseman kicks it towards his goaltender, and she covers up. Face-off coming up to the right of the Lions goal. Right in front. Bannon got a whack at it, but that's covered. We'll have another face-off coming up from the right side. Helvik in for the draw. Wins it back. And the Lions pick it up. He stand on that pass. And Gauthier now has it, and he's going to go in behind his own goal. Reverses. Gets it up to Mankey. Mankey dodges the check, clears the zone. Helvik picks it up there. Mankey clears. Here comes Helvik now down the left side. Tried to send it through to Mankey. Didn't quite work. Come the Lions now. Coming down the right side up over the blue line. Oche knocks his man off the puck. Right on Yonke the save. Ewert with it. Helvik now with it. Sends it up to Bannon. He didn't see it. Helvik picks it up, though, and over the right side. Almost lost it in his feet. Fires it to the middle. Right on. Mankey, great shot there. Good chance. Nice setup. Goaltender was up for that one, though, as well. Goose egg still on the board.
She is holding her own.
Very well. Reinhardt out at center. Wins it back to Smith. Smith cross over to Cavanis. He moves in, fires a shot off the leg just wide. Lindsay with it, right out in front. Oh, Reinhardt, and a beautiful save. One-timer, Lindsay fed Reinhardt. Reinhardt the one-timer. And pad save, and that was no rebound on that one.
Isn't it supposed to curse a goalie if you say that they're going for a shutout? Just pretty close.
Now you've done it.
Just pretty close to getting that shutout.
Lindsay steps in, fires, that goes high over the goal. Cavanis fires it in, that goes off a leg. Tanganelli picks it up in the corner. Puck comes right out, Reinhardt, clears it, and now here come the Lions, back the other way, 2-on-2. Coming up on the right side. And Doliner was offside by just a half step. The Young made an extra move there at the blue line. Coyotes changing forwards. Like Glunt out with Mankey and Slichting now. Ingenez chasing it over there. He's cutting through the middle. He gets bumped. Puck goes into the zone though. Glunt with it. Here comes Schlichting with it in the right side. Bad angle right in front. Puck goes in behind. Now, almost got out Ingenez, but that was intercepted. Here come the Lions back the other way through center. All alone. He gets stripped of the puck by Mankey, who gets it up to Glunt. Glunt tips it ahead. Mankey picks it up. He's got Schlichting with him on his left. Fires it in. Chest save there and covered up by the Lions goaltender. And we'll have a face-off to the left of their goal. Both teams making player changes. 7 minutes remaining here. Third period. Lions with a 3-0 lead. Back to the blue line. Helvig has it. Comes into the circle. Fires it. High shot. Hits the referee. And here come the Lions now. Yeah. I don't think they wear chest protection.
If they do, it's not enough.
Yeah. Helvig now coming down the left side. Good speed. Up over the blue line. He's going to cut right into the middle. Backhander. Puck comes loose. And that's cleared all the way down into the Coyote zone. Gauthier chasing that one. As Coyotes regrouping. Gauthier, his pass to Tanganelli was intercepted. Here come the Lions, cutting right in. Puck goes around. Gauthier bumps his man into the boards. Ewert comes in to help.
That was Bannon. Bannon was a little slow to get up.
He steps into his man on the other side there. Here comes Tanganelli now. Off to Ewert. Ewert goes around his man. Goes deep, tries to go short side. Puck bounces, he's still got it. Puck bounce past Reinhardt. Tanganelli going after it. Gauthier now has it at center ice. He reverses back the other way. Sends it over to Reinhardt down the left side. Puck goes rolling into the middle. Reinhardt diving for it. Lindsay on his backhand goes to the forehand. Couldn't get the shot away. Mankey sends it. Reinhardt with it now into Lindsay. Return to Reinhardt. Fired that just wide. Mankey now has it in the corner. Back to Gauthier at the left point. He fires a low shot in. And that's smothered by the goaltender. Looks like Reinhardt may have taken a shot. He's kind of limping off. 5.5 minutes remaining here. Third period. Mankey in for the draw. And the Lions clear it. Puck rolling into the right of Yonke. Puck's not going to quite make it for icing. Smith goes back with it. He's got a man all over him. Sends it back along the board. Not out. Oh, that goal just wide. Lindsay now picks it up the left side. Cavanis clears it over to the right side. Smith gets there. Dumps it off the boards and tried to hit Mankey with it, but the puck went into the Lions bench. Otherwise, Mankey would have been away. Face-off coming just outside the Coyotes bench, outside the blue line. Lions send it in to the corner. Cavanis with it there now. Sends it around to the right side. Picked up there by the Lions. Lions have it in behind the goal. Centered right out in front. Good chance there. Cavanis. 4.5 minutes remaining. Time becoming a factor here. Mankey tips it into the corner. Lions now with it. Step right out in front. Backhander. That goes high and up into the netting. As I believe Yonke got a piece of that one. So there will be a face-off coming up in the Coyote zone to the left of Matt Yonke. So I'm not seeing, Ben, on the app any penalty to Shackhart.
Yeah, we can get a hold of Johnny and figure out. He left. He's no longer sitting in the sin bin. They swapped him out.
Here comes Reinhardt now. Coming down the left side. He's got Ingenez with him trailing. Ingenez going for the net now. Reinhardt dodges a check. Lindsay pounds his man into the boards. Hiscott goes across ice to Inganez. Players clear the zone. Puck deflected into the corner. Lindsay after it. Inganez goes down. And the Lions try to clear it. Good keep by Reinhardt. Lindsay goes back after it. He snares that one out of midair. Hits Reinhardt with it. Reinhardt, backhander. That goes just wide. Helvik there with it. He sends it back into the corner to Reinhardt.
You know what? I wonder if him saying that he maybe he got hit high,
Yes, he did get hit high.
and maybe I don't know. Now I'm just assuming maybe he's pulled for concussion protocol or
That's possible. Reinhardt cross ice behind Lindsay. Here comes Hiscott now up over
Yeah.
the line.
that would make more sense.
Hiscott tried to wrap around, and goaltenders having none of that. Good try there by Hiscott. He was in all alone. Nobody with him. Tried to catch the goalie napping. No chance with that tonight, but good try. Face off to the left of the Lions goal. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Lions now pounce on the puck after the draw. Puck loose at center ice. Mankey picks it up there, dumps it off to Schlichting. Schlichting now with it. He gets it into the corner. Mankey chasing there. Gets taken down. Lions now have it in the corner. Tanganelli up there forechecking. Ewert tries to hold it in and does. Lions now clear it. Coyotes clear the zone. Lions now up over their own blue line, coming down the right side, up over the Coyote line. Lions fired in. Puck bounces. Puck steered to the corner and all the way out. Now the puck's rolling back into the Lions zone. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Lions leading 3-0.
Getting pretty close to that shutout. Just saying.
Well, I don't know where that keeps coming from. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got 33-19 shots on net.
Scott. Lions?
In favor of the Coyotes.
Really? Okay.
Uh,
Lions fire one in, and Bianchi sees that one all the way. Gloves that, and we'll have a face-off to his left. Lions making wholesale changes.
so I tried to open my app, and it doesn't even my version of the app. Maybe it's just not updated.
Mine
It doesn't
wasn't
even-
working earlier. It's kind of hit and miss.
There's nothing on the schedule, and Campo Verde not having a D2 team, so
Here comes Helvik now. Blunt with him. Helvik cutting in. Tried to get a backhander away. Puck comes back to Cavanis. He snares that down. Hits Glunt in the leg. Puck goes into the corner. Lions send it around. Good pinch there by Smith. He's able to keep that in. Fires it into the middle. Fired there just wide of the goal by Reinhardt. And now puck comes back on the left side. Helvik with it, battling along the boards. And the Lions come up with it, at least temporarily. Helvik comes in to help. Knocks his man down. I believe he's going to get a penalty.
some extra curriculars.
Now, some of this afterwards, I think, is maybe worth a penalty, but I'm not sure the original hit was.
Still some discussion happening.
Helvik going into the box. Now, an Ridge player comes by. Gives him the stare of death. That was funny.
Run that play again.
Well, Helvik just came in and there was a battle for the puck there. He knocked his man off the puck.
There must have been something in there that I missed. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it either, but face off regardless in the Coyote zone, and they are on the penalty kill. Only a minute remaining in the period. Lions now send it back to their left D. Yonke, the glove save. Rebound. Shot wide by the Lions. Looking behind the goal. Lingen has taken his man. Nice pad save there, Yonke. Lindsay comes up with it. He gets it off the boards and down the ice.
This is
Lichting chasing it down.
a chance to get them out of the shutout.
Yes. What was that again? What do you
Yeah.
call that when there's no goals?
Shout out.
Shutout. Oh, Yonke. Big save there.
Wow.
Lindsay comes up with it. 25 seconds remaining in the shutout. Puck goes into the corner. Lindsay fires it. That's not going to make it out, though. Kept in at the point. Fired in, goes wide. 13 seconds remaining. Lions trying to get it out. A couple of players go flying. Puck comes back, goes cross ice, D to D, top of the circle, steps right in, fires it, and he scores with .1 on the board.
We're going to let that one run down.
A little bit of gloating there by number 91, Young. Normally that would be unsportsmanlike, but I don't think they're going to call that one tonight.
Yeah.
Helvig may be bringing that to the attention of the referee. So the Lions win it 4-0,
Lions come out ahead.
and they even their record to 1-1. The Coyotes, a tie and a loss in their first two games of the season. Thanks everyone for joining.
Yeah. Thank you. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything, and somehow it helps me. I don't know. But I did get past that 1,000 subscribers mark. So
There you go.
thanks for everyone that has.
Lots of listeners,
Yep.
for sure.
And stay tuned for highlights from the game. Catch you next time.